Okay, it is 1:11. Angel numbers. And the sun is coming out, so it's so beautiful. And I am walking over to the beach to start my practice. So today I'm feeling called to, I'm gonna record, maybe do like a time lapse of the practice, and I'm feeling like I need a stretch. So I'm feeling called to add in a Kundalini Kriya and some breath work before the meditation begins. And let's see how it goes. Let's see what comes up for today, and creating this space, this time, and honoring the Divine Mother, honoring the sun that shines upon us, honoring the land beneath us and the power of the waters. I'm also reading this book that's so incredible, I will share more about, but it just talks about how water holds memory and how our intention has an effect on the waters around us. And you know, it just makes so much sense because I'm literally calling, I feel like, the dolphins and the mammals of the ocean to come join me. So it's been so beautiful. Okay. Deep breaths. Just wanted to take a video on the way there so you can see through my lens for a little bit the amazing clouds. The winds that kiss our cheeks. Oh, the ocean. Oh my God, the waves look so big. Oh my God. I don't want to die. I don't want to die trying to be reborn. Just kidding. But yeah, so beautiful. Look at that. The ocean has been so healing for me on my journey, even before I even thought of and not just the ocean, just water. Even before I even really thought about it, I found myself taking baths for the first time and crying in these baths and just healing in the waters, and over time kind of naturally releasing and using the water as beautiful affirmations that pour over my body and cleanse me while I'm breathing in the shower and just washing my hair. And and so the water continues to serve me, and I just got more intentional with it, and it's become more powerful for me. So I'm out of shape. Okay, so here we are. I'm gonna find my place, and we'll begin. Oh, look at the dog. How cute. Okay. Take a deep breath in. Hold. Exhale. Breathe in. Let your heart be free. Breathe out. Life is just a mess. into me, love, breathe into me. Descend on me, light, descend on me. Breathe into me, love, breathe into me. I swim in the holy waters. I am this love vibration. I radiate my soul's expression. I free myself. That was really beautiful for me. Satanama means like infinity, like that is not manifest yet, and then from the unmanifested comes birth, and then from birth comes death, and then from death comes rebirth. And so it's meditating on the cycles of life, and I kept feeling this sense of like, I was also incorporating like the elements of water throughout my practice. When my mind would kind of drift, I'd bring it back to like water and the breath, and trying to keep that flow of fluidity and like the water like flowing through my body and ease and grace. And I kept seeing like beautiful imprints of like waterfalls and just lush water is just coming down and flowing. And there's kind of like this interconnectedness with like the cycles of life and water and how it flows through all of it. How water never resists, it keeps flowing and changes its shape and holds the grace and the purity and this love throughout all of it. I'm trying to go back and like really kind of feel into it. And as I was meditating on like just this cycle of life, I kept feeling for me like it's more about like pouring into myself, loving myself, like allowing that, staying in my divine feminine, because when I'm in the divine feminine, when I'm in my femininity, really powerfully, I can move through things with grace, with ease, and I can give that love and attention to myself too. I can be very hard on myself and very judgmental of my body, of my looks, and feel like I'm not, what I perceive to be like beautiful or perfect. And it's interesting how like, I don't know, it's interesting how we can see, or we can be so critical, of ourselves, and just like the power of intention and flow of the water, and how it imprints and how it's imprinting into ourselves, and how when we can just stay in that practice of flow and pouring love into our being, pouring positive affirmations on a deep level, not just like saying them out loud, but really allowing that to penetrate through the fabric of our being, and kind of like bringing water into it. It just feels so natural, it's just like we are all perfect, we are all divine in what we were created to be. And so it's like, just learning how to put on those lenses for ourselves as we do for other people. And and it's really beautiful. And this year has been like a lot of loss for me. In April, there's been like a lot of loss and a lot of rebirth as well. It's like goes hand in hand, like in starting a new project that I am really passionate about, that is what I feel like is part of my purpose to be here, is to serve in that way with this nonprofit that I'm starting. There was there was a lot that brought a counter energy. You know, there was losing my cat and feeling that loss. There was losing the security of feeling like I had a home, you know, and being in a space of like not knowing what the heck is going on, but all the while I felt like it was spirit teaching me how to strengthen my connection in those moments, how to, in those moments of like fear and loss, how do I stay grounded and connected, and how do I hold the faith and know that it's safe to trust my spirit, it's safe to listen to my spirit, and it's safe to trust in the divine to like show up for me, you know. And it's also, yeah, so it was really powerful for me. And right now I just felt like, you know, I've lost really special people to me, a mentor a few, you know, years back as well, who I love and hold in my heart so dearly, so deeply. And I felt like also I'm really feeling this sense of like, I'm really feeling this sense of like, I'm just feeling energy on a super sensitive level where I'm feeling like, I don't know if this is gonna translate, but it's new for me. It's like feeling these layers of penetration of energy and how it interconnects with everything else. And for some reason, like, you know, Purusha has been really heavy for me, and I'll explain more about that later, but it's just like this in-between space. And like, you know, we're physical beings, but we're also existing, our intentions and our spirits and our wisdom in a space that is not seen. And it's beautiful to think of like, I just had like this vision of like, you know, the person that left the earth, you know, and transitions into another space and time and in full bliss and joy. That imprint of his spirit in death, we can be grateful for the imprints of that spirit, for the wisdom, and that is a part of him that always stays with us, that, you know, or with me, and for you, anybody that you've lost, you know, it's like getting to feel them on a deeper level and know that they're there in a different way. And so I don't know, I think of it like a collage, like of all the things that we've lost and all the things that we are and all the things that we want. It's like they all exist in this vortex that we have. And when we sit down and connect with our spirits, we can really connect with the truth of that, and we could feel into that in like subtle levels of the spirit. And it's pretty beautiful. So that's what came up for me. So I guess I'm feeling like today's dip in the ocean will be just to take in all the yumminess of the divine mama and her divine waters, and let her just love on me. And so when I'm feeling any kind of way, or even when I'm not, just make it a practice of this week, of today, to like love myself, to love every feature on my body because I am alive, because this body is doing something for me, to love, you know, those around me, and the earth beneath my feet and waters, and just to stay in that frequency of love and allow that to pour into me, you know. When we forget that little piece, or if we haven't, you know, fully delved into what it feels like to experience our divine feminine, then we're missing so much, because it's awakening that presence of love within you, you know, for men and women, and just being sensitive to that. So anyways, that is my spiel of the day. I hope that, you know, some of you resonated with some of that. It's been a process, you know, just being on my journey, and I'm so fucking grateful. So grateful. So here we go. Here we go out into the oceans to let the Divine Mother, love on me. So let's take off our earrings. They're so beautiful. By the way, Gonzo in Venice Beach, guys, he has the most incredible jewelry. He gets a lot of his stuff imports it from Africa, just beautiful pieces. I really recommend his shop, Venice Beach. And all right, let me get naked. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's see. Okay, I think I forget like what the intention is as I'm in there. It's so cold, my body's just so cold. Oh, so beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Another day. There's no dolphins and no sea lions here today, but I love you. Anyways. Well, that concludes today. Thank you for being with me on my journey of baptizing the self with what my spirit needs, and sending you love and light, wishing you a beautiful day and a beautiful life. God bless. Breathe in, let your heart be. Is just a memory.